Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach very well while I learn this truth from, and sanitation out there to the hopeful elect, who continue to push their word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, shalom to the million and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. And coming again with a RFID update, man. The MOTB update. Because again, it's going to be a penalty for you having that tiny device under your skin. It's a reason why you shouldn't have that tiny device under your skin. Because for the lack of better words, when you intake something, like when you eat some bad food, or some food that got some pork, food that's halfway cooked. And then once it gets to your stomach is going to reject it. You're going to throw it up, man. Or whether it be you have a splinter in your hand. You have a splinter in your hand, it's going to get to a point when your body is going to try to push that splinter out. And the ultimate splinter that these devils are trying to put in your hand is this tiny device that's written about in Revelation 13 and 16. Let's go ahead and get that. This is the book of Revelations 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yes, man. That tiny device that these devils are going to mandate. A charagma. In order for you to live an everyday life, in order for you to go to the hospital, have your medical records checked out, in order for you to enter in certain buildings, these devils are going to require you to have a tiny device inside your body, man. Continuing on. It says, Salaki, I can please bear with me. Continuing on, Revelation 13 and verse 17, and it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he has their mark. So these devils are going to try to make this device a way of life. It says, and that no man may buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Yes, man. You're not going to be able to live your everyday life unless you have this device inside your body. But guess what? It's a penalty for you bowing down to the beast, man. And a part of that penalty is you having a grievous sore, man. A form of cancer in your hand, man. That radiation flowing out your hand, man. This is the book of Revelation 16 and verse 2. And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. Because guess what? You having that MOTB and you pledge your allegiance to the beast, you're basically bowing down unto him, man. You basically serving him, you're worshiping him, you're worshiping a different idol. And that idol that you put inside your body, ultimately it's going to defile you, man. It's going to defile your temple, man. What the Lord said, defile not your temple. You getting that device inside your body is going to defile your temple, man. And I got an article right here from NBC News/Health. This article came out in 2007. It says medical micro for people might cause cancer. Read this. It says when the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved implanting micro SICHIPs in humans, the manufacturer said it will save lives. And that's the banner that they're going to come in under. They're going to come under the banner that this is the best thing that's happened since sliced bread, man. You got cancer, we can fix it. You can't fix cancer with cancer, man. You can't want, we can fix it. They just made out a guy, he had cerebral palsy or some type of disease, if I'm not mistaken, and they fixed him. And the first thing this guy said was, let me get a beer, I don't think he had cerebral palsy. I think he had ALS. I think Lou Gehrig disease, something like that. But once they healed him, and he could talk again, the first thing he said was, let me get a beer. Instead of this guy reverencing and praising the Most High for getting healed, the first thing he said was, give me a beer, man. Showing you that these people don't fear Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, man. But let's read this again, though. It says, The manufacturer said it will save lives, letting doctors scan the tiny transponders to access patient medical records almost instantly. You can have your medical records instantly. You can transfer your business cards instantly. Your social media, what else? Your money transactions. These devils are going to try to make this an instant society with this biotechnology. Continuing on. The FDA found reasonable assurance that the device was safe, and a sub-agency even called it one of the top 2005's top innovative technologies. And this how you know this is the spirit. These devils been had this technology out there, man. So they had back in 2005. Imagine what they have in 2022, man. They probably got it perfected, man. But at the same time, you having this device inside your body is going to be consequences, man. One of those consequences is a grievous sore, man. Another of those consequences is the Lord pouring out his indignation upon you without any chaser, man. Like it written in Revelation the 14th chapter, man. For those who bow down and worship the image of the beast, the Lord, he have a judgment waiting for you. And a part of that judgment is a grievous sore, man, a form of cancer. Right here, it says, but neither of the company nor the regulators publicly mentioned this. A series of veterinary and toxicology studies dating to the mid-90s. So you having this thing inside your body, you basically putting toxins inside your bodies, man. It says stating that the chip implants had induced malignant tumors in some lab mice and rats. And right there, man, even the toxicology, the doctors, they said you having this thing inside your body, it devours your temple. Let's get this. This is the book of Ezekiel 20, because you shouldn't take it. It's a reason why the Lord saying refuse the beast, man. It's actually for your consequences. It's actually the law, man. And I'm going to get that. Let's get this, though, real quick. Ezekiel 20 and verse 7. Then said I unto them, cast ye away every man the abomination of his eyes. Yes, the lust of the flesh. The lust of the eyes, the carnal things. Because these devils, they're going to put food in front of your face, women. And you see how they did with the Crown 19? They was eating. You go get 2 shots. You get 2 BJs. Salakia. But that's what these devils did, bro. You get 2 shots, you get a sandwich and a fry, man. That's what these devils are doing, man. That's these devils enticing you, man. Seducing you, man, with their wicked philosophies. Read this again in Ezekiel 20 and verse 7. Then said I unto them, cast ye away every man the abomination of his eyes, and defile not yourselves with the idols of Egypt. I am the Lord your power. Yes, man. And you defiling yourselves with the idols of Egypt is you defiling your temple with this idol, man. Because that chip is actually an idol, man. Now, real quick, I got something to back me up on this article. Did right here, do SHIPs in dogs cause cancer? Nevertheless, based on the rodent studies, it does seem that there is a small chance, and it's not no small chance, man. There is a small chance that CHIPs are linked to malignant tumors, considering that millions of dogs have microchips. This fact, we haven't seen an epidemic of micro-related cancer confirms the percentage is probably very small. But guess what? You have that thing inside your body, and also the diet of McDonald's, the diet of the things you intake, you breathing in chemtrails all day, you drinking Mountain Dews, it's going to make it worse, man. But again, you having this thing inside your body is actually defiling your temple, because actually it's the law not to get any cuttings, man. Let's get there real quick. Ezekiel 19, jump it down. Ezekiel 19 and 28. Salakia. Ezekiel 19 and 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks Upon you, I am the Lord. Now let's look at 2 words. Let's look up the word cuttings, man. Because we know they're going into tattoos. But let's see what that word cutting go into, bro. That word cutting, Strong's 8296. That word cutting goes into incision. You go into the word incision. That word incision actually a surgical cut made in flesh or skin, and that's what this thing do. You know, you having that all pierced your skin, that's a surgical cut, man. So let's go ahead and go back to let's go to the word marks. The word mark, incision, imprintment, tattoo, mark. And you know, a lot of these old movies, when you look at the old movies about the MOTB, they have it, you know, as a tattoo. But, you know, it's going to actually be a physical thing, man. You know, that bar scan code that these devils have, that bar and scan code is going to be wrapped up in a tiny device, man. That's going to get under your skin. And you can see by these different movies, Black Mirrors, and plenty of other things that these devils show through their media, that they already have this thing prepped. This article that I just pulled out, it came out in 2007. And this technology was named the innovative top technology in 2005, man. So imagine what have they improved on into now, man. But again, it's apparently by how taking the MOTB, man. I pray this video was edifying. I want to say, Call Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash, Shalom DTA, and a Baba Ball.